over hours. We kind of
just got done, right? One.
Yeah, we kind of answered all the comments. LaShawn, I appreciate you. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo, and we are back. Listen, man, I'm gonna have to keep saying this. Y'all are doing it for way too many other people, but not doing it for us. And we are actually I'm posting links that all you gotta do is click the link. Then all you gotta do is click subscribe, follow, share, whichever the buttons is. And you're not doing it because the numbers ain't going up. So I need for you to get on it. How many friends you got, Angela, on Facebook?
I don't know.
You got over
a couple thousand.
Yeah, I got right at 5,000 because I just deleted some people because they wasn't doing what I asked them to do. Yeah, I just deleted some people, but still, if I had half of my friends to go do it, man, things change.
Yeah, done data.
Things change. Things really change. It doesn't cost anything to support people, so make sure you make that happen. We're going to get on to the next topic.
Let me read Don's comment real quick.
Okay.
He said, how many 40, 50, 60-year-old men going to be with 20, 25-year-old women during All-Star Weekend in Indy, or they pick up women in their own age group? I'm pretty sure that's a facetious comment because we already know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, Don, they may be looking for the 25. All of them not going to be successful.
Right.
Getting that 20, 25-year-old woman. So they may end up with the one in the age group. But, we're sure their target audience is going to probably be.
Yeah, they're going to end up with the second screen, though.
Yeah.
Cause they got a lot of competition in All-Star Weekend.
Got a lot of competition out there.
Your pockets better be loaded that week.
Facts, because they not going with a random, and it's celebrities. Trust and believe. The men that get young women on a regular basis, y'all not getting them that weekend.
Not that weekend.
That weekend.
You better be coming with
please.
it. Because the competition gonna be
not
stupid.
That weekend.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to tell
weekend,
you.
the 2 All-Star weekends that I've lived through here in Atlanta, all I did was go and see. That's all I did. It was like show and tell to me.
Oh, yeah.
Show and tell.
It's a beautiful thing.
And because I went in there without the pressure of trying to hook up with somebody,
you had a great time.
It was a beautiful time.
Great time.
No pressure. I was just looking, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful time.
Hey, man.
I got to see a whole lot of stuff for free. It was great.
We had an airport contract on a couple. Hey, man, when I tell you the influx coming in through that airport.
Hey,
the Miami airline.
Look, I know we getting off topic here, but back when they used to have the hair show, Bronner Brothers.
Oh
dude, I used to go to the airport. Me and my cousin used to go to the airport and pick them up and give them rides. What hotel? This is
you Uber for Uber.
Uber for Uber. What hotel y'all staying in? Come on, get me up. Yeah, come on, we got you. Yeah, man, it was a beautiful time.
Yeah, competition be fierce.
When you go out there with no pressure, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun. So,
and from a woman's perspective, just to be honest, we like Thundercats. Like those are younger ones. Their bodies look nice. They are pretty mature, some of them, but they can't be 20 years younger. But it's some, I ain't even gonna tell no lie. It's some in their 40s. Jesus Christ. I don't know what they doing, but boy, they running circles around a lot of them, I know. I'll tell you that right now. Jeez. I'm talking about it make you think about it like, okay.
Yeah, that's
maybe one time.
See, look, that's why that last topic of the night.
Let me see what all the topics are all about.
Look, that's why that last topic of the night, we probably gonna end up having to move that the next week. Yeah, there's a lot of competition out there for the brothers. So, all right, we're gonna get on to the next topic.
Too
we're
funny.
Talk about,
what up, MJ? What up, Benilio?
Just had the, the Super Bowl has been set. The Baltimore Ravens didn't make it.
Nope.
Detroit Lions didn't make it. So, of course, the theories are floating out right now because, Kansas City is in it, San Francisco is in it. So I have 4 questions. Was the fix in to get Kansas City and Taylor Swift and her Swifties in to, boost that viewership? In regards to Baltimore, Lamar Jackson is that guy that actually I don't think the NFL wants to push forward. Because Lamar Jackson has stayed true to who Lamar Jackson is.
Is that a question or a statement you just made?
That was a statement.
Okay.
So
That's what I thought.
do you think that the fix was in to make sure that Lamar wasn't a representation of the NFL in the Super Bowl? Did the NFL want the city of Detroit to be represented in the biggest game? Mr. Irrelevant, the quarterback for San Francisco, is now the quarterback starting in the Super Bowl. Think about that. He was the last pick of the draft, and now he is starting in the Super Bowl. That's a great story. So do you think the fix was in to get these stories on Front Street, especially the Taylor Swift thing, because the NFL they pretty much making her into a brand ambassador.
Really?
Like I just told my cousin JoJo in the office a few minutes ago. Taylor Swift that storyline has been great for NFL. It's brought hundreds of thousands of women, probably the millions, who don't care a lick about football.
Right.
They're just watching it just because they want to see if they show Taylor Swift in the booth. They want to see the kiss that Travis gave her at the celebration. Yeah. They're excited about that. But let me just say one more time. There's no two bigger words in sports than Super Bowl.
Period.
You do not need Taylor Swift. What was the viewership? The Super Bowl, 40 billion or something.
Right.
Listen, the NFL is not going to, if they more Swifties watch it, okay, it's just going to make it bigger.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it was small, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Super Bowl.
Right. Right.
Have you ever heard of hey man, where you going to the NBA party? Hey man, where's the MLB party?
Right.
Where's the
Where the World Series party?
Where the World Series party?
Right. Right.
But you hear Super Bowl party.
Right.
You hear cities shut down for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the Super Bowl.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Is the NFL happy? Sure. It makes it a greater story for them.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the game. Doc, I don't know how much you watch the football.
I do.
But let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson has been doing one thing, and that team's been doing one thing all year.
All year.
Yep.
Running the football.
Yep.
They lead the league in rushing again.
Yep.
They had, I think, a total of 16 carries. Come on, man.
Yeah.
6 by the running back.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson looked awful. So are we saying Lamar Jackson is in on the fix?
Ain't no
Are
way.
you saying that this kid who, like you just said earlier, all the stuff he did to get to this point, his mama, how she's been at his back, had his back all these years, my baby's going to play either quarterback or look the other way, and all of a sudden, you get to the greatest moment of your career potentially, and you're going to do it, you're going to just do it because, come on purpose?
Yeah,
I think the moment was just simply too big.
Yep.
And to watch him play, see, when I watch football and I watch sports, I'm not just looking at the game. I'm looking at the reaction. I'm looking at the sideline. I'm looking at the body.
Yeah.
You saw he was frustrated because he couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And he started pressing that much harder.
And losing momentum.
And it just showed. And we all know that this kid, Patrick Mahomes, is just simply something special.
Something else.
They did not have a great offensive game. Even the Chiefs didn't. They looked hard with the second half, but he did just enough to be a front runner and put the pressure on Lamar to play comeback. Simple as that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Simple as that. Now, you go to Detroit. Now, I saw a funny meme today. They said when the commissioner thought about them black folk from Detroit and them black folk from Baltimore being in Vegas, they were like, oh, phone call.
Hey, I saw that too. I saw that also.
Now, I thought that was hilarious.
I saw that too.
I thought that was hilarious. You know what I mean?
Right.
But,
wait a minute.
Yes, number one, he called a horrible game, the OC did for Baltimore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The defense held up in the second half, but offensively, they just looked horrible. And they stopped running the ball. But Lamar stopped running the ball. I can't tell you how many times I'm in there watching the game.
All he had to do was,
man, they got a hole right there. Why you ain't take it? They got a hole, man. Go. What you waiting on? He wouldn't run. He wanted to pass.
I told some of my partners, I said, man, Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, was doing
What
what
Lamar
Lamar
was been doing?
Check 1, check 2, go.
And what I really hated about it was, not even if you're not gonna run.
You got a microphone. You know nobody can hear you.
It might. Hey, LaShawn, you're right. LaShawn said we absolutely did not play the way we played the past 2 or 3 weeks. We did not show up. Didn't have the intensity we needed. The thing is, y'all had the intensity. The defense had it. The defense played.
Second half.
The defense balled out.
Travis Kelce, he went 9 for 9 in the first half. How do you not cover the best tight end in football?
Now that part I feel is coaching.
Yes.
But from a man point,
Cockiness coaching.
yeah. From a man point, I was looking at Baltimore. They were balling. That safety, oh man.
Number 14.
Oh man.
Balling all year.
They was balling.
Balling all year.
But the scheme that they was calling, again, like you said, you get to this point. Yes, you have
I
to
told
do
him
the
Ben
things
get a
to
mic.
bring you there, but Ben said he can't hear him.
Took it at Dwayne. Get a mic.
So it just the defense showed up, but like you said, that offense started once they got behind. They started putting that pressure on themselves.
Hey, he looked like the Lamar Jackson that couldn't throw accurate passes again. You know what I mean? Because he was pressing too hard. But then let's still get to the game again. If Zay Flowers doesn't fumble the ball at the end zone, now are we saying that listen? We're saying that the NFL is so good at rigging games that they had Zay Flowers reach the ball over, and this guy just happened to be right there to punch it. The NFL is that good that you can control that? Stop playing, man. Yeah. Stop playing, man. That dude punched that. As soon as he reached that ball out, that dude came through with the punch. And again, you can't script that.
The next game, I was looking at it's a big boy from South Carolina, receiver for San Francisco, Debo. Debo Samuel ran a sweep, got towards the goal line. He held the ball in, did not try and reach it out.
Come on, man.
He got tackled at the 1.5 yard line. They scored on the next play.
Another day.
Hey, man.
But everybody wants to be the man so bad. You want that moment of glory so bad. You want to shine so bad. You don't reach the ball. It was first down. But you don't reach the ball over on first down. But you got 3 more downs to get it, bro.
Hey, man. Goodell told them to do that.
Who?
Goodell, the commissioner.
Come on, man.
They come too far though. Just imagine a lot of them ain't. They come so far. It's probably I can't even imagine, right?
I don't
what
think
they really
fixes
thinking.
are in on any sport.
Like their whole goal
When you
is
say
like,
who the they you talking about?
The players that get that far.
Okay.
It's like I gotta win, right? But then they also don't really know how the game going to go. So when they get there and they thinking, oh, they gonna tense up. It be too much. It ain't no way in the world they can focus on those kind of games.
I agree somewhat, but I also feel like they're selfish. They become individual players. Zay Flowers. First of all, you make that great catch. You're gonna push the guy down, stand over him, spin the ball. Come on, bro. That's a selfish move. You're doing individual glory BS. That's not a team move.
Gotcha.
Why would you do that?
Right.
And then you reach the ball over. Come on, man. You hurt your team on both of those instances, big time. You can't do that. That's a selfish move.
And what
Reaching
you hope
the ball
for him
over,
is that he grows. What you hope is that he grows from this. That's what you hope is that he grows from this because, I made a comparison to Debo Samuel, but Debo's been in the league for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He knows the team game, And this kid he put too much pressure on himself. Again, the moment, put too much pressure on himself after he made that bonehead play, the penalty and everything. He got the ball 2 times after that. And that second time is when he went for the touchdown instead of, like you said, just living for another play. I mean, with that run game, well, hell, maybe he thought they wasn't going to run it anyway because they hadn't been running it all day.
Jeez.
Man, that's terrible. Then let's go Detroit. Real quick. You got Detroit Lions, okay? Everybody's jumping on the coach. Now, I've been back and forth with Dre and a few of the guys on the thing all last 2. Listen, this coach has been coaching the same way since he's been there all year and since he's been there. As that team has gained confidence, he's shown the confidence in his team to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when they get it, everybody say, "Oh, what a ballsy move! Great, man, I would have did that." But That's great. You know what I mean? You showing confidence in your team. You're believing in them. Da 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 da. All right.
Yeah.
Now, the first 4th and 2, it was a 46-yard field goal. But like I was telling Dre and my boy, I was like, man, the quarterback threw the ball.
Receiver dropped
The receiver simply dropped it.
Yeah.
Now, number one said, I watch enough football to know they are fixing the NFL. You can possibly get a player or two, a coach or two, to do something. I agree with that. That's very possible. We've seen it in all sports.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't get 53 men
To buy into
Right.
it.
to buy into it.
No.
Not putting their blood. Some of these guys have lost careers, have lost injuries. They're never. Hey, listen, they're not. You can't convince 53 guys.
Yeah.
And if it happened, you believe that 53 people can keep a secret?
No, ain't nowhere. First off, right. First off,
Some of these guys only making $100,000. Okay, these guys making $50 million. I'm gonna keep a secret. Well, this guy making $50 million. Do you know how much I can get if I'm a $100,000 player and I can show you proof that the NFL fixed the game?
Right.
You know how much money I'm gonna make?
man, right.
Come on, man. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Not possible.
It's not
So
possible.
everybody need to stop with all this. The fix is in. It's not in, bro.
Listen,
situations happen.
Detroit simply, the guy dropped the football. Now, when he went for it the second time, I thought, horrible decision. This is not Monday morning. Why you doing it? I was like, man, why would you go for it? Kick the field goal, coach. Get the points. However, the play still could have been made. And a 46-yard field goal. What was the field goal San Francisco got missed? That was shorter.
Yeah.
That was shorter.
Yeah, that was shorter than that.
Than
You're
that
right.
one.
Yeah.
So it's no guarantee the field goal is good. You know what I mean? It's just an easier decision to make, but it's not a guarantee.
Right.
4th and 2, the guy dropped the ball.
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, we gotta just stop with this notion.
yeah.
And
The
then they
fix
said
is
it was
not
fixed
in.
because of the colors of the NFL logo. Okay, now that didn't happen the way the logo said, the two
Right.
teams didn't win, that you said the logo said. Now they said, oh, they switched the fix because we found out about it. Come on, man.
Did y'all see that meme?
Oh, wow.
Did you
I
see
ain't
the
seen
meme
that.
going around about Detroit? Like the reason Detroit lost because they didn't want everybody sitting on the front row, all them colored furs on and them hats and them gators.
I ain't seen that one. That's funny.
They was like, oh no, Vegas wasn't having all this on the front row.
Yeah, man. I just don't believe that you can convince that many people. You know what I mean?
Can't.
And then if you watch the game, you saw what happened. You know what I mean?
can't. Yeah.
We know from playing flag football, if you make the wrong mistake, you get other team momentum, the game can change.
Yeah.
Facts.
it
And that's
did.
all that happened. It changed. You
It
didn't
did.
go for it. You missed it.
Yeah.
It changed. But
Yeah.
now, then they kicked the ball off, and what happened after that? The guy fumbled the football.
Yeah.
The same dude that had been slashing them all game long fumbled, gave the ball right back. You know what I'm saying? That was the fix too.
Hey, man.
I mean, when does it stop?
Gave them that energy.
I mean, all sports. I hear it all the time, and I don't even comment on them no more. Just seeing people say, "Oh Lord," especially my nephew. Oh boy, that's that. I love that little dude. But
Yeah.
boy, he thinks the fix is in at all times.
Does it gamble on the games?
You know, I probably need to check into that.
Because that's I asked JoJo. I said, "How much you lose?" People base the fix on how much they lost.
Okay.
When they lose a bet, oh, see, it's fixed.
Yeah. But it ain't fixed if they won.
Had they won, it
won't
would have
be
been fixed. But since they lost, man, I told you it was fixed, man. NFL don't want them to go to the Super Bowl. Hey, listen, it will still be a great story had Lamar went to the Super Bowl. That's a phenomenal
It would have been a great
story.
story. Uh-huh.
That's a phenomenal story. Did you not think that they want to see the Harbaughs win? That's all they've been talking
Hey,
about.
bro,
Yeah.
that would have been dope.
One Harbaugh
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl, the other won the national championship the same season. They were already talking about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have seen some people say that there's no way they was going to let the Harbaughs dominate football.
Cause that's the other side of fix.
They wasn't going to let the Harbaughs dominate football.
Man. Man.
You know, got a reason for it all. But
What was the next question?
I've never believed that it was a fix. But in regards to the reason why I put this thing down about Lamar was because I saw somebody say that Lamar don't talk. How they say it? Lamar don't talk professional enough for him to be going to the Super Bowl.
What? He ain't got to talk.
That's why they didn't want Baltimore in. That's why I put that in
Wow.
there. They just trying to keep Lamar out because,
Wow.
Lamar come out in this do-rag. Lamar don't dress up after the game. When he do his press conference, Lamar still be in his
T-shirts,
Under Armour gear.
all that.
He does not conform to any of that. Lamar still just playing again. Plus, I saw somebody say because Lamar didn't get an agent, had his mom as his agent, that's why they're teaching him a lesson. I saw it all. I saw a whole bunch of posts of these folks trying to say why the fix
So they just disregarding the fumbles.
Right.
Lamar
It ain't the game part. It's everything but the game.
Did anybody see how he slammed his helmet? How he was on the sideline with his hands in his head.
Oh yeah,
he wanted to win. If he didn't want to win, he wouldn't have slammed his helmet.
Yeah.
He'd have just went to the sideline and sat on there.
Yeah, he was
You
hurt.
see how Odell Beckham
Correct.
trying to console him, the
Correct.
look
He
on
was
his
hurt.
face. Look,
Come
did you
on.
see his eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's somebody who's crushed.
Come on,
I
man.
actually,
He wanted to
I actually
win.
stopped
Yeah, he
it and
did.
I rewound the TV so I could see it. Yeah, he
was
was
crushed, bro.
He
wanted
to
that
win
moment so badly.
Mm-hmm. You can't fix that.
It's not a fix,
It's
man.
not a fix.
It's not
Nah,
a fix,
fix.
man. That man was devastated, bro.
That sure was.
That man was devastated, bro. And he put it. And the problem is he put it all on his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He didn't let nobody else help him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
He
wanted
put
to
it
be
all
the
on his
star.
shoulders.
Because that's what I was really saying. Like, they blitzed him a lot, and it wasn't no check downs. You know what I'm saying? He still had, like, long routes going on and was trying to hit fades as opposed to throwing to where the blitz is. You break a slant, somebody take it to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
like you said, I think he put because when he did start throwing to the check downs, he stopped
Correct.
because he was trying to
Push the ball downfield.
push the ball
for the
downfield,
big play.
get the big
Yeah.
play. Yeah,
Boy, I seen, like you said, it looked like a flag game to me. All I kept on thinking, like, boy, he won't let them win it for him. He gonna try to win this thing himself. I know a guy like that.
Hey, know it real well. We've seen these things happen.
yeah.
Man.
Seen it, man.
You know what? Maybe that's why we saw them lanes when he was dropping back.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at that thing like,
Hey, listen, we talking about it was wide open lanes
man.
that he was taking these things, man. Now all of a sudden, you don't want to do it. Number one said we all have our views. Steve McNair and Sean King could have been the first two black QBs to play in the Super Bowl. How the better NFL story was a Kurt Warner story in the NFC Championship game. The booth made a call that no one ever heard of. All right, I mean, I remember the call, but I also remember the game. You know what I mean? It was still the greatest. What call it the greatest team on turf that season. That offense was just simply explosive.
Greatest show on turf.
Greatest show on turf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, Steve McNair did not have his best game until the fourth quarter. You're playing comeback. You know? I mean, I again, can you convince a player to do something? Yes. Can you convince an old organization? I don't believe it. No. I don't believe it's possible. I don't believe you can get 53 players on an NFL team, 20-plus coaches, training staff. All these people have to be aligned to do this. You understand that?
If I can find a person who y'all paid for the Falcons to lose that Super Bowl, I kill him for free. That's how big of a Falcons fan I am. If y'all can find the script and the person who signed, executive produced that script for the Falcons to lose a 28-3 lead, just point me to him.
See,
I'm there.
Yeah, the stories.
I'm
the stories everybody talk about are the always after the fact stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Kurt Warner, it's a great story after the fact.
Yeah.
But had Tennessee won that game, they'd have made a storyline around that. That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how
the
it goes.
storyline is created based on the result.
I don't know what happened.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
That's
You know,
right.
it's not before that. You know what I mean? Who came for the chicken or the egg type thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to make a storyline off of anybody that won.
That's right.
I mean, Tampa Bay won a
have
Super
to.
Bowl with Who the dude that quarterback that year? Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody even knows his name.
Right.
Nobody knows his name.
You know what I always think about? What do they do with the T-shirts for the people who don't win?
They send them over to Africa.
Send over to Africa. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, somebody in Africa right now wearing that Falcon. Hey, the Falcons Super Bowl champions.
It's over there. Yeah. That T-shirt, that championship T-shirts is over somewhere. Somebody wearing them. Somebody wear them.
They got the hats and T-shirt. Especially the ones like when the fourth quarter looks
Trent Dilfer. That's right.
What they do with them shirts and hats?
Trent Dilfer. What was the Trent Dilfer story? What storyline? Yeah, I mean, it's just I just don't believe it, man. I just don't believe you can convince a whole organization.
Ain't
to
no
do
way.
something. I just don't believe. I don't believe it's possible.
That's no way.
I don't believe it's possible.
No.
Bottom line, people, the fix was not in.
They lost on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're disappointed. I want to see Detroit, Baltimore. That would have been an awesome story.
Awesome.
You know how great the story would have been for the Detroit Lions, who've never been to the Super Bowl in the history of their organization.
What was
never
it?
been.
What was it?
That's a
24
great story.
What was it? 24-7.
24-7.
I was looking at that going, whoa.
Yeah.
Man, Detroit might mess around and get to the Super Bowl. And they've never been.
Never.
I ain't even think about the fur coats and the Cadillac.
The Jared Goff story. Hey, the Jared Goff story.
Right.
How great would that have been?
Yeah.
Went
You've
to the
already
Super
beat the
Bowl
team
once.
that's traded you head to head, and now to go to the Super Bowl when nobody wanted you.
Right.
It's a great storyline.
Last
This
pick.
coach took this team. You got Barry Sanders up there in the booth giving. Hey, they show Barry Sanders giving dab up there when they went up 24-7. You know what I mean? These are stories, man. They've been a great story.
Yep.
They lost on the field.
Yeah.
They lost on the field. I mean, they
Barry
lost on the
Sanders would
field.
end up being a good luck charm. Detroit made it with Barry Sanders, and now they made it to the Super Bowl.
Man.
That would have been another story.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, bottom line, the fix is not in. People, stop doing it.
Right.
Stop worrying about it. The fix ain't in. The fix is not in. It's just, things happen on the field. And usually the people that play sports understand that.
It's the moment, man. You know what I mean? We were talking about this young thing last week on this other podcast, and, when we gave the predictions, I said, I want to see Detroit win. I said, I believe it'd be a good game, but I believe that they would lose because I think the moment may be too big for them. That's what I said on the podcast. I said, the moment may be too big. You've never been in this situation before. You know what I mean? When you show the stats of the people in the Chiefs, their playoff appearances versus the Baltimore Ravens playoff appearances was like 70-something to 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Championship appearance. I mean, it was it's the moment, man. The moment.
To give you an example of how the moment can be too big for you. The first time the Falcons went to the Super Bowl, and they had the preacher that was their defensive back. And he ended up out there with out there buying some coochie. Bruh, tell me that moment. Tell me that moment won't mess with you.
The fix was in. Preacher man going out there buying something on the.
That moment will mess with you, man.
Oh my God!
They had the preacher switch up.
Yeah, like come on, bro, it's cool. We in the Super Bowl. Yeah,
People started saying, "Man, he been doing that the whole time."
It went downhill from there.
none whatsoever.
I was like, "Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure, man. That's a lot of pressure to where you." You tried it, he was trying. Hey,
Try to get rocks off, man.
So he figured the best way to do it.
Hey, had he been looking for a woman his age. See how he been with them little young girls?
Hey, that's a great one. Listen. That was perfect.
See, Don, that we messed up at, Don.
Can't go to these Super Bowl and the All-Star games as an old man out there looking for that young thing, boy. You get yourself in some trouble. Listen, man, we're going to take the final break of the night. We're going to come back. We're going to have a quick question. Then we're going to get into the top 5. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there for y'all now. Y'all can start making comments. Which is harder, a man finding a wife or a woman finding a husband? We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. Classic Conversations with JT and Lowe. And we are back. We are back. We are back. We're going to go ahead and get right into this thing. Want to ask these 2 questions real quick. So y'all drop in on the comments. We're not going to stay on it too long. But if you would like to discuss it further, let us know. We'll get into it next week. But the question that I asked, which is hard.
Did you have a call or no? We good? Did you have a comment before we go?
Oh, Don still on?
They all whooped the Lakers like that tonight.
Yeah, bro. They had them by like 20 something. The Lakers came back.
Can he hear us?
Lakers played the
Don,
game
do you have a
last night,
comment?
Just I didn't want Angelo to be messy. That was it.
Oh, Angelo being messy.
Yeah, it's okay.
He knows all love, my brother.
Tell the truth. But
I'm about to say, but where's the lie?
Facts.
Yep, he probably could have went down to the hotel bar and found somebody his age and been just fine.
Right.
No, you want to go out there on the corner.
When they had no problem.
Then he was cheap with it.
No.
Could have had somebody delivered to his room, and instead he goes out to the street corner.
All that.
Well, the thing about the preachers, he heard it was the fallen women was going to be there. He was there to help pick them up.
I know what me, my ears so clogged. Turn up a
We
little bit,
can't
Dwayne.
hear
I couldn't
him.
hear.
Say that again, Don.
The preacher knew it was going to be a bunch of fallen women there, so he would help pick them up.
Well, you thought he was trying to save him?
Yeah, that's all he was
Trying
doing.
to take her to the light.
That's all they were doing.
Yeah, call her up to the room and
Gonna pray on
tell
him.
her she got to keep doing all this stuff.
You want to take her there and put hands
J-
on
J-
him.
JT said pray on him. He didn't say pray over him. Pray on him. Huh?
Oh,
Notice I said that, right? Pray on him.
my bad.
P-R-E-Y. P-R-E-Y.
We're gonna
That's funny.
put hands on him.
Yeah. We know that it's easier to get the fun girls. The young girls is the fun girls. They the ones drunk, gotta be crawled out the club. We get it. You know the older chicks, they trying to find somebody forever.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Too
All right,
funny.
so listen, Don,
Wow.
while I have you there,
I
let me
want
ask you
y'all
a
back in the
question.
comments.
Hey, Don, you still there?
Yo,
All right, which one do you think is harder, a man finding a wife or a woman finding a husband?
woman finding the
I didn't hear you. What did he
Said
say?
a woman find a husband
Woman finding a husband? Okay, good answer. Good answer.
Great answer.
because
You have a reason? You have a reason for that?
Great answer.
us as men, if we haven't been through nothing real drastic, it's kind of hard for us to go down and just, be with that one. Now let's find us a good church girl.
I'm not. We're not even going. We're not even going.
We ain't doing that.
We're not going to respond to that. We're going to let you go with that one.
See you later. Bye.
We're going to let you ride off in the sunset with that answer.
Yeah.
All right. So I got.
Deuces.
Oh, so now y'all don't want to.
Hey man, appreciate you calling in, bro. Appreciate you supporting as always.
Get on.
All right, it's up, man. I appreciate y'all.
all right, bro.
All right, I got Todd Vick.
All
He
right,
said
peace.
a woman finding a husband, in his opinion, simply because of the sheer numbers.
I agree.
Women outnumber men 58% to 48% in this country. So if every woman of age simply can't or won't have an opportunity, or be in a relationship. I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I think it's hard for a man because of television, social media, and stuff like that. I think women see certain things on social media and think that that's what it's supposed to be like, or on television think that that's what it's supposed to be like, not realizing that the people that they see on social media and television probably make up, 4% of the population, of the male population that's got, able to do things that way. And I just think that men, you have to weed through that. You have to weed through to actually be able to be yourself, because most men have to be somebody else to get somebody's attention. Then the hardest thing to do is keep up with being who that person is that he's pretending to be. That's mine on it.
That's an interesting fact. I think to piggyback off of that, so we kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because a lot of men these days like men. And it's kind of hard to decipher who they are. And we have to ask, do you like women or men? Before we get into a conversation, because the interesting part is the eye of the woman loves a very classic man that keeps himself up. And we also like a man that dresses in a way that's okay for us. Like, we like the thug appeal. We like the casual clothes. We like that. But we love a man put a suit on. And the mere fact is, most men who dress really well and they put their clothes on, we don't know if they're gay or not. So we have to ask, because the men who like men do a lot about keeping themselves up, right? So that's our first challenge. The next is, a man can get a woman to do whatever he wants her to do if she loves him. If she likes him, she's going to do the majority of it until she loves him. So it becomes difficult, because you have to think. I know but we all are challenged with social media. We are challenged as a gender, because everybody lives a facade. Everybody fake. That whole social media ain't nothing real about it. So you got to find out. Online dating, you don't know these people really look like that. It's so much that you have to decipher through. But if you stick to the morals and values that you stand on, and you don't allow your standards to be shifted and moved because of social media, it's fair you're going to meet a person that will fit your capabilities, and some morals can be adjusted. So it's hard for a woman. It's extremely hard for a woman to find a husband, let me say that. Not a man, we can get anyone of them.
Bridges, Lee Stevens, I see y'all peeking in. Question is right now, oh, you see it right there. Easier for a woman to find a man to get married, or is it harder for a woman to find a man to find a husband, or is it harder for a man to find a wife? Y'all chime in. Put your comments in there.
I would think it's harder for a woman as well. And I didn't even think about the male aspect in terms of a lot of openly men are just more open now. So that does play a major role, because there are already more women as it is. And then between prison and, the gay population, it's even more. And women by nature want to be married at an early, especially that's what they're pretty much taught.
Yeah.
At such an early age.
That's what your goal is.
Yeah. It's what your goal is. You know what I mean? And men know that.
Yeah.
So that's another controlling aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I think, I definitely think it would probably be more difficult for women in the grand spectrum of things, not in the, we don't go to Olive Garden type women, but the grand spectrum of women. You know what I mean? And because of the fact they want to be married, while men don't necessarily, we don't grow up, man, I can't wait to get my tuxedo. Women waiting on their wedding dress as kids. You know what I mean? I didn't think about a tuxedo until it was time to get one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never had wedding plans and all that stuff in the mind. Never, So
Lee Stevens, she said it's harder for women. Tina Bridges said it's harder for women to find a husband because so many women, and it's easy access to get them, so men have a lot of options.
Yeah.
And it may not be the one they want all the time, but
yeah, that's why the married people, and we can't even say. I used to think married women didn't cheat. I really did. I promise you. I thought that they was doing what they should do. in my time of being a grief specialist.
I'm sorry.
right?
I was trying not to laugh.
Man, listen. I promise you, I used to be like, they just be at home cooking, you know what I'm saying? We grew up thinking the men always cheated. You know, I'm in my 50s. And a lot of people led us to believe that the women didn't cheat at all, right? Man, I've had more men sit at my office, couch, ear, all of that to say, I can't believe she cheated. And I'm like, I can't either. Shit. Like, damn, like, I'm just like, what? How she do that? Right? Like, how did she pull that off? Where you at, girl? Where the kids and the stuff in the house? Like, how they get away, right? So now you start thinking everybody gets older. They saying they not putting up with it no more. So it's like men who really, their hearts are really getting broken lately for women who cheats on them and come home like, I don't even care. So what? I got a boyfriend. What?
Sheesh.
Right? That's the
usually
roles
with
are
that-
reversing.
And usually with that, men usually will. I ain't gonna say all men, but I would say a higher number of men would rather stay with her
Yeah.
to keep the word from getting out that his woman cheated on him.
I'm sure that has to be embarrassing because that tackles your manhood, I'm sure, right? Do it tackle your manhood? If your woman cheated on you, how would you feel versus you cheating on her because it's common? I mean, how would you feel?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's something that a man never wants to think about.
Absolutely. But
No
it's
doubt
cool
about
for
it.
y'all to do it.
Yeah, it's nature.
Yeah, so it's all it's crazy, Angelo.
Do it for the culture.
Yeah. Hey, he on the road tonight. First off, he is on the road tonight. Y'all have no idea. Oh my God. Listen,
Oh,
that's funny.
man.
But everybody right now, it's so funny. It goes back to the younger ages and the dating. It all goes back that I think people have not surfaced to the proper healing.
Hold up, Lee said, out of 100, I'm gonna say, not 100%. I'm gonna say out of 100 men, this is what she said, out of 100 men, 40 are gay, 20 down low, and the next 20 in jail. The rest married, unavailable, emotionally disconnected, low quality, ill and no good. The pictures are
Factually.
super slim.
Facts. She is on target.
That's a heck of a percentage there.
Yes. And then the ones that are available, they still ain't available.
40% of them gay?
What? It might be more than that.
I guess I'm hanging around some good folks then.
At least you hope so.
Yeah, but I think
Right,
you
I
don't
was
really,
just gonna
who
say,
knows, right?
Or maybe,
You don't know.
You know, maybe some of them.
Because your
yeah.
partner ain't finna tell you he on his secret night what he do that he ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't
that's
gonna tell
true.
you that. No,
It's
ain't no
been
man,
shocking to
These
see
downloads is for real.
men on the DLs. Like,
Yeah.
wow, for real, him?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I actually went to my wife's. I forgot. Went to some function and actually let me change it. I interviewed with a company that she deals with, and then we went to a function with that company, and.
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
We in there, we kicking it, we chopping it up. Me, him, and this other guy, we chopping it up. And I was like, yeah, you know, he was like, you work out? I'm like, yeah, LA Fitness. I know that's close to here, so yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. He was like, yeah, we get membership for gyms, part of the company thing, and blah, blah, blah. So then we go to the function, and he shows up with his husband.
Oh.
Didn't see that coming at all.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
No idea whatsoever.
You won't know.
None. I mean, yeah, so you're right, Angelo.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. You could never know.
Wouldn't it
said
be
they'll
crazy?
never
if
know.
We found out certain people in the flag football world.
And listen, man, true story. At the old spot in the lounge, they had a party over there. And it was All much gay party.
What?
You know, we walked over there, had to take a bottle over there, and I saw somebody in the flag football world,
Oh.
and I was
my
strong.
goodness. I know you.
I never discussed it. I won't even say who it was. But boy, I was strong.
You just bald face and walked out.
I was like,
Oh.
and when he saw me, the reaction on the face was like, oh, snap.
Right.
But try to play it off, you know what I mean? But hey, man,
Wait a
you
minute.
just never know.
Hold
That's
up.
all I'm saying.
Hold up.
Amen.
Wait. Boy,
Amen.
my comments going ham.
I bet they are. I bet they
Lee
are.
said, yeah, more struggling with their secret. I
Yes.
guess Todd and Vic wanted to clap back. He said, well, in Atlanta, the women are 30-1, 20 of them ain't shit. Hold up. He said, it's 30-1, 20 of them ain't shit, 5 of them buy, and the other 5 are taken. Wait, hold up. Lee came back. Lee said, and women out here eating ass and busting it wide open, so I'm not trying to compete with that. So that leaves me left desired. It's sad.
Wow.
Kelly came up. Kelly said, yikes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, for real though.
And the crazy part is, where's the lie though?
Where's the lie?
Where's the
told you.
lie though?
All right, y'all, listen. I think
Yeah.
we might have to take this conversation into next week before
That's
we get in
funny.
trouble.
Yeah, you can build on that one, boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to go that far, but yeah.
That's
Next
hilarious.
week, that's going to be a topic on Classic Conversations. But right now, we're going to, before we get in some trouble, we're going to jump on into our top 5. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Woo, boy. Vic said I'm done.
Yes. Yes.
That's hilarious. All right, top 5. So do we want to do all time or want to do current?
Whatever people's are, what they think they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
just in general then.
Yes, in general. Yeah.
All right. So give me your top 5 R&B love songs.
Yes.
What we said?
Love songs.
Top 5 R&B love songs. Top 5 R&B love songs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dwayne, you had time already? What you got, brother?
All right, I'm gonna go with some new music that I've been listening to. We're gonna go with SZA. I'm gonna start off with SZA.
Who?
SZA Snooze. I like that song. As much as I hear it, it hasn't got old. So I'm
I'm
gonna
not familiar with it by name. Maybe I know the song.
Number 2, we're gonna go with Jaheim Forever. That was one of the songs I listened to. Like I said, love songs. That's a love song. Like he was singing. That's like a marriage. You would like kind of walk down the aisle on that song.
Okay.
Number 3, like I said, another song I've been listening to lately. John B. They Don't Know.
Okay.
Right.
I've been bumping that.
Yeah.
That's because I've been going back in my bag. Number 4, we're gonna go with Davion Ferris. He has this song called Tunnel Vision. It's like a wedding song too. I don't know why I'm into wedding songs now, but pretty good song.
Love is in the air.
Love is it.
No. Just good song. I've been there.
It's a good song. All right.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. And then for my last song, I'm going to go with. That's a good question. We're going to go with Case, Missing You. I've been listening to a lot of Case lately, so yeah, he was missing his girl. All right, you know what I'm saying. So Case, Missing You for my 5th song.
Right.
That's what I've been listening to.
Okay. Dot, what you got?
Okay, I think my top, we got I'm Coming Back with Layla Hathaway and Rochelle Farrell. We got All I Need Is You, Will Downing. We got Jaheim. On the Still Ghetto, the whole album. He was in love or something. That whole album. But Long As I Live. The Whispers, Just Get Better with Time. Let's see.
Nice.
Eric Benet, Love of My Own. And I think Mary J. Blige, Share My World. They're my top.
Okay.
Still in rotation.
Still in rotation.
Yes. Yeah.
Ouch.
That's a classic.
What you got, Tease? You got comments first, or you got?
Lee, give me 2 more. But those 3 are nice. Give me 2 more. I got any of them that guy had, by the group Guy.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Every last one of them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Your Smile by, I forgot who it was by, just that quick. Your Smile. I figured out.
Angela Winbush?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I Want to Get Next to You, Rolls Royce. Car Wash soundtrack.
Okay.
Aging himself.
The whole Luther Vandross album, The Night I Fell in Love, fast songs, the whole thing.
whole thing.
The whole album.
All the way.
Whole album. But when I tell you that whole album, but that whole cassette tape, it was a cassette tape back then. That whole cassette tape,
Yeah.
when I was in the military, boy, by the time that auto reverse kicked in,
Man.
I would know where the night was going. So either she was leaving or she was staying. I knew by then.
So you knew by then?
Yeah, I knew.
Man, that's his
And
catalog.
the number 1, Turn Off the Lights.
Turn off the lights.
Teddy P.
Teddy.
So many I could pick from Teddy Pendergrass. That's my favorite artist of all
Man.
time. But yeah, Teddy P. Okay, Lee has
Teddy P.
Adore, Insatiable, Tender Love.
Right.
She had, I told you, them 3 she had was good.
Yeah.
Good Love by Whitney.
Tender
Love.
She said Good Love by Whitney. And she just put Luther. So I guess all Luther songs.
Everything, right.
Kelly said Luther with the bad curl. Okay,
That one was Luther.
Right.
Luther.
when you were fat. Tar Vic got Beyonce, 1+1, R. Kelly 12 play. Oh man, that's a good one. All of Jodeci's Forever My Lady,
Yeah.
and all of Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, there's so many.
Facts. It is.
Wow.
So many.
Tender Love was
Oh man,
that was a home run right there.
Yeah,
I didn't think of that one, but that was
that was a
that
grand
that was a
slam.
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass
Tender,
was
I love
loaded.
that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, the bass
Yeah.
was loaded on that one.
Yeah.
Forgot all about that.
Yeah. I think Lee got the top pick.
Yeah.
What you got, Lo? I'm good.
All right. Arnalina got Always and Forever. Another
whoa.
good one.
Yes. Yes.
You Make Me Feel Brand New. Because You Love Me, Celine Dion. Anything
yeah.
Luther. And Let's Stay Together. Endless Love. That's another classic.
Yes.
Number 1 got Fire and Desire. So Amazing. A House Is Not a Home. When You Love a Woman. And The Love We Had. All good ones. Kiki got Jodeci, Forever My Lady. Spend My Life With You, Eric Benet and Tamia. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Share My World, Mary J.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to tell you because mine don't play because they on that playlist. I got Here and Now, Luther Vandross. Soon As I Get Home, Babyface.
Oh, I forgot about Babyface.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
again, you can go with that whole,
Tender Love album.
yeah. I mean, can't miss. How Deep Is Your Love, Keith Sweat. Arnalina says, just celebrated 50th anniversary song, So Fresh. Absolutely.
Oh, we.
Always, Atlantic Star. One of my favorite of all time right there. When I listen to that song, if I play it, I'm going to play it 3, 4, 5 times back to back.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's tough right here, man, between Prince, Do Me Baby, Lisa and Cult Jam, all cried out. Another one I could just listen to over and over.
Over and over.
And I definitely would have put Tender Love in that list. Thank you for that one.
I'm gonna help you out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That Prince one would win out of that.
Yeah, do me, baby. That,
I'm gonna help you out on that one.
yeah, that's taking it over.
Yeah.
I don't know that. That's what you like, but you can't compare them.
I don't know if it's a love song or a
Prince
making
over
love
there.
song, but it's that's on the top of that list that you
Right.
just did. Yeah.
Number
Oh,
one,
man,
throw
I
honorable
forgot
mention,
about-
Blue Magic, and Through the Years, Kenny Rogers.
Got about Gigolos Get Lonely too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I used to play so many tricks on when I was in the military.
You know, I was just
Sitting there thinking about these songs I used to play.
talking about the Intro album. Y'all remember Intro? The guy who redid Ribbon in the Sky, and then he passed away. I think Ashanti put him on years ago, but that was one of the coldest love albums back in the early 90s. And I think he was one of the first artists to die from AIDS or something, but that album was cold. That was cold.
Here go another good one. If I Ever Fell in Love by Shy.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I forgot all about that. That's on your playlist?
What?
What? I told you he on the road.
All right, Kelly Alexander. Appreciate you tuning in. She got Share My Life, Kim, You by Jesse
Yeah.
Powell, If This World Was Mine, and Always and Forever by Heatwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, all them Luther joints gonna get you there.
You by Jesse Powell. Now,
Classic wedding song.
that song was originally here's some classic moment for you. It was a gospel song. If you replace You, now go back, listen to this, people.
Okay.
Go back and listen to that song and put Jesus where You is. That was the original song.
How about that?
Now go back and listen to it, and you're gonna be blown away.
I
and
bet.
listen to the words.
How about
Listen to the words, and replace You with Jesus. That was the original song, but they told him it won't make it like that.
Wow.
Change
That's
it.
a good man.
And you're gonna be
That's
hey,
it.
listen. You're gonna be blown away when you listen to the words.
Yeah.
You're gonna be blown away.
Who never knew?
My mom said, "Let's Stay Together." My Girl, Dilemma, How's It Feel? Wonderful World, Thinking About You. Honorable Mention, Do Right Woman. Yeah, that's a good one.
right, woman.
Number one through in White Snake, Is It Love?
Wow.
Yeah.
Music is just not music anymore. When you think about all
you
these
said.
songs, it's like they can't compare. I mean, what R&B? What's the R&B group right now that's got music that we could just say this? Like it's not even.
There's very few of them.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I like Usher. I like There Goes My Baby. That song is really a sexy song. You know, I don't know if but this new generation, I don't know. It's not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Like I said, DJs on. Remember back in the day, we was in the club. The DJ would jam. Then all of a sudden, you got two slow songs. You got that one song, so you can run around look for the girl that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
About halfway doing the song, you finally find her.
It would clear the room at first.
Yeah.
You finally find her, get her out there. Then you got the whole next song. Then a slow song to end the night, so you can close the deal. They don't do that no more. They don't do it no more.
That's true.
That's because they making babies off trap music.
That's true too. They're saying what you want.
Yeah. They high on everything. They ain't making love music. They ain't
Yeah,
making
Lee,
love.
Eric Roberson got some dope joints out there too.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. When Layla Hathaway pulled him out, he took off. He does.
Yeah, he a bad boy.
Him and you know who else? Raheem Devon. He got some cold music. Yeah, he got some cold music.
I see that dude. I see Eric Roberson about 4 times a year.
Yep.
I was impressed with him.
Yep. Really am.
I was impressed with him.
He dope.
Yeah,
Smooth.
he's a very talented brother.
Yep, he is.
I think he's coming to town soon too. I might have to look into those
I
tickets.
think he is City Winery.
What do you mean? What happened to the show?
Yeah.
Something going wrong? I see it on mine.
No, everything's still.
Oh, okay. Number one said what happened to the show. I was like, I don't know. I see it.
Oh, Lee said the barge. All this love.
Oh yeah.
Barge, a good one.
Yeah.
Them little
Shoot,
dudes.
Janet Jackson got one. What's Anytime, any place. Sheesh. That's
I
on.
think
That's
she
on there
sound like
too.
she having sex while she even doing that song.
Yeah.
For real. Cause at the end,
That's
oh
direction.
yeah, baby,
That's
she
directions.
I'm talking about for real.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
for real. That's a
Absolute good one.
You know what
Absolute
was cold
good
for
one.
me was that Jason Weaver. You know Jason Weaver used to be that Love Ambition. Now, if you from Chicago or somewhere like that, you know that song was hard. But he was a young boy too.
Little Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, he was cold.
I responded at my closing remarks. Number one, my mom said, "Where's Cop tonight? Is he chasing Megan Thee Stallion?" On an off note though, her and Cardi B. I mean not Cardi B, but what's her name? Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, boy,
They
them two songs. Oof.
Those love songs.
Hey, them two songs. Hey, she called a girl Bigfoot. God, dog, that was brutal.
Yeah.
Facts. They
Usher,
beefing.
nice and slow. That's a good one.
And Seduction.
Yeah. And seduction.
Seduction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you do this all night.
All night long.
We'll have to do that. Have a show just on music selection. Right. Nobody want. Somebody
Man.
said it, but yeah. Yeah. Hey man.
It is what it is. You can't take it from him.
Hey,
One thing
12 play.
about what he likes.
The whole album.
The whole album.
The end.
Hey,
Down to a whole album. That chocolate
Chocolate Factory.
whole album.
Yeah.
You can't take it from him. He
Step in
like what he
music.
like. It's like the gay men that like men. This dude like young girls and he like to use the bathroom on them. But at the end of the day, his music, you cannot take that from him. Can't take that from him. No, can't take it. Classic.
Know what they say about geniuses, bro? They tinker in that line
Man, listen.
of being a genius and being psychotic.
Yep.
Musical geniuses. Think about them. You think about musical geniuses, they usually crash.
Yeah.
They crashed him though.
Yeah.
But y'all wants to, you know how I feel about R. I don't want to get the R. Kelly story because
Yeah.
that go a whole another 30 minutes. That's,
I like facts. So it's gonna go. It'll go all night. We'll be
I got a
here.
whole lot. I got plenty
Oh
comments on
wow,
that.
Minnie Riperton, loving you. Everybody go be coughing trying to sing that song, that high note.
Yeah.
Kids, every song 12 play is it.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. I still listen to
Fact.
12 play, bro.
What?
Yes, I do too.
From all of them,
Yeah.
1 to 12. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It get rotation. A few of his stuff. It's just you can't take it from him.
I ain't gonna take no wrong if
Oh.
if the R came out with something for prison, I'm purchasing it. I'm getting it.
Brandy had a bunch of cool hits too. That put that on everything. She called. She in her younger years.
Yes, Kelly. Tony did have some bangers.
I'm going
Yes,
to tell you
they
another
did.
good one. Secret Garden, Quincy Jones.
Yes, for
Also
sure.
on my playlist.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Was Secret Garden the birth of the little boy?
Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a birth. That's
So
when he
him
came
and
out.
Prince, yeah, man. And he got a tight one on there.
Yes.
All right, so I guess that.
There we go,
like I
Teasy.
said, We'll keep on. We'll keep right on doing this right here. So,
Yeah.
Doc, what's going on? What you got?
Man, just getting ready. Is the month of love is coming up and the month of Black History, man, we diving in. We want to make sure any and everyone that can hear us, let everyone know we learning how to love again. We're removing those historical traumas. We got a great doc coming on board with us, Dr. Curtis D. Jasper. Y'all look him up. He dope, super dope.
Yeah, he
and
is.
we are getting ready to teach on historical trauma. We got to stop using those as excuses and learn how to love again. So February 18th, we're here at the famous Uptown Comedy Corner. We will be having our Black Love and Historical Trauma event with some dope artists who are coming in to be on our panel. Well, they're not artists. They're community leaders who were once NBA players and mental health providers. But we're on board in Classic Konversations. No other. You guys will know it's the audience will be able to come out, answer questions live, talk with us. We ready for the dialogue to go real deep and dope. But we're going to leave here with some tools to learn how to love again. So that's what we got.
Gonna be dope. Gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope.
First, I gotta say one more song, because I'd be remiss. Good Love, Anita Baker.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
my closing remarks is gonna be responding to number one's question. First of all, register to vote, vote locally, think globally. Number one, I think it's a horrible decision by Pittsburgh. I'm really disappointed that we hired Arthur Smith as offensive coordinator.
I've got to ask you about
I don't understand. They've been hyping us up, saying we're gonna get you somebody innovative, something different, and we went to a run first guy, which is what we already do. We already run the ball on first down and second down and throw on third down. We're already doing that. So what's innovative about Arthur Smith's offense? Right. It's all run. I mean, it's nothing innovative. I'm extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed.
I think what they're looking at is what he did in Tennessee, and hoping that they can
You had Derrick Henry, 6'3", 250, 60 pounds of with full 340 speed. You had an offensive line, and all you did was run, play action. So what are we doing now?
Well, I'm just trying to.
You know what I'm saying? What do we?
Trying to get you to see something out of this. He's trying. Hopefully, he can come in and make the quarterbacks better.
Okay.
Because he did make Tannehill pretty good on third down.
So you felt Tannehill at some point was considered a really good quarterback?
No, I said he was a good quarterback.
He was a serviceable quarterback behind the run. This is what we already do.
But y'all quarterbacks are not really serviceable right now. So what they're hoping is that he's going to make them serviceable. I'm just trying to give you some hope, dog. That's all.
Horrible decision.
It really was.
You interviewed the guy from the Rams who once Raheem got the job in Atlanta, you figured he was going to go with him anyway. But then you interviewed the passing coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, would you take, JT, the San Francisco 49 offense or the Tennessee Titan offense? Come on, bruh. How do you not get something that's San Francisco always got people open, and they run the ball too. I hope they prove me wrong, but I think it's a horrible decision. There's nothing innovative about it. There's nothing to get you. What it showed me is they're committed to Kenny Pickett. That's what it showed me.
Yeah.
You showed me that you're committed to Kenny Pickett because you want to surround him around a running game, thinking it's going to save him because you're committed to this kid because you watched his whole career. That's what it showed me. It showed me you're not going to go draft
your
a quarterback to challenge him.
Your brass sounds like the Giants' brass. You committed to somebody because you drafted him. So now you got to prove everybody that you were right.
Yep. Disappointed. That's how I felt about it. Disappointed. That's it. Go vote. Number one said, good show, register to vote. 10% of black voters and a huge percent of young voters said they would not vote. I wouldn't hire Byron Leftwich either, by the way. She said that he got a Super Bowl ring, but I wouldn't hire Byron either. Because he said you're going to go outside the organization, but you went outside the organization to get somebody who does something that the organization already does. I wouldn't hire Byron either. I would have got the San Francisco guy. I wouldn't let that guy left. He shouldn't have left the building. They should have him like Charles did Harbaugh.
Yeah.
They told Harbaugh, go and call your wife.
Right.
You're not leaving the building.
Don't go to Atlanta. We got you.
Hey, you're not leaving the building.
Right.
We're not going to let you go back to that second interview in Atlanta. Yeah. Disappointing. He has a saying that folks won't vote. I hear a lot as well. the critical of Biden, but when you say he's too old, but you got 83 and 81 or something like that.
Yeah.
Both of them old. I mean, but there's no excuse. Tease, what you got, brother?
Hey, Frenchie, that's cool, man. We're doing this thing here on February 18th. I'll get you the information. Listen, people, when we say about February 18th, not here in the studio. We're actually doing it in the club. So we want audience members to come out because it's going to be an interactive type panel. We are going to film some of it, but we want the audience members to come out. We're going to create an event on Facebook. We're going to send the invites out free. Make sure I'm saying that right. Yes. Free of charge. Now, your drinks and your food, you're going to have to buy that. And I'm telling you.
And we do have VIP.
Baked potato lady going to be here?
VIP is.
Baked potato lady going to be here that day?
We could.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
So listen, the food at Uptown is on point. I eat when I'm down here doing the show. I'm telling you, the food is great. So come through. The drinks is going to be flowing. We're going to be talking about, getting rid of some of these traumas that's keeping us away from loving, from keeping us from seeing probably love that's right in front of our face. So come down, like she said, we're going to have some great professionals. We're going to have some doctors up here, therapists, hoping that you can come down and be interactive. But if not be interactive, come down and learn something, and then you can actually reach out to these professionals afterwards if you want to on your own time. But I think it's going to be a great event. Let me change that. I know it's going to be a great event, so you don't want to miss it, because I can't tell you if we're going to do it again. But if we do it again, it ain't going to be free. Watch what I tell you. So you need to get in on this one. See what I'm saying? With me, I'm still basking in the glow of the God Guy stage play. I'm going to talk some more about it this week on my social media pages. I didn't get a chance to talk about some of the things that that happened while I was there that actually helped my growth. We're looking at moving the God Guy stage play, doing some other things, so stay tuned for that. Shell of a Man stage play, we are back in March 10th. I'll get you some information on that. It is on Eventbrite right now. Next week, I'll make sure to have the ticket link up and everything. Stay tuned to my Facebook page. You'll be able to see it. Got some dope actors that's joined the cast. Some of the other actors wasn't able to, the schedule wasn't working, so we had to replace some of those, but we got some dope actors. Ron is going to be in it. Ron Godfrey.
Oh, cool.
Ron is going to be up there. New guy, DJ Hershey, he's going to be up there also. So it's going to be pretty dope, man. Tina Bridge is doing her thing with that. So I'm still going to be Jimmy Lee, having my drinks and talking shit to my wife. That's what it's going to be like. So come through. Other than that, I think that's about it. Black History Month is coming up. You gonna start doing your Black History Fact next?
Absolutely.
Angelo gonna start having his Black History Fact every week, so stay tuned. I think that's gonna do it for us. You all good?
All right. We're all good.
Hey,
Gucci.
Appreciate. Next week we're gonna get back into it, man. What's harder, for a woman to find a husband or for a man to find a wife? But until then, we out. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Ask a Cop should be here next week.
And we out. You dig?
Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations. Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.